And my friend Vicky has a car, it's a little bug. The other day we had to fill up her gas tank and it cost $30, and then we couldn't have cocktails.
From work, I don't plan a lot of road trips these days. It's almost just as expensive to take a road trip than it is to fly somewhere.
Me, I'm broke now. I'm a lot more broke than I was before.
So yeah, that's why I'm working on my bike, and I am not going to drive for a little while.
It's affected me big time because now I can only put $5 at a time in my gas tank. I can't afford it.
At the same time, yeah, I do sometimes think twice about making trips because of the price of gasoline, where that wasn't really much of a consideration anymore.
Driving down, I just coast. I take my car out of gear just to save on gas, and I watch where I'm going. I walk a few more places instead of just driving up to the store.
And so I figure I'll put about 27 bucks of gas in my car every 2 weeks, and now it's kind of creeping up.
I think there are various geopolitical issues at hand. One could be that we are at war.
The relationship to the war in Iraq and our quest for oil.
It would be hard to discount the fact that you go to war in Iraq and expect that the gas price would remain relatively low.
The foreign policy in the Middle East is based on their drive to secure more oil resources for us, but it's under the guise of democracy and freedom and whatnot.
In case you weren't watching the news, petroleum is pretty much running this war machine, so.
I certainly see the Bush administration is, being a little bit more blunt, to put things really nicely, but kind of bullying the world,
Because he infiltrates countries to get oil that doesn't work out.
Well, I think that it's in their best interest because of who their friends are to have oil prices so high.
It's a finite supply in the world, and I think we're beginning to exhaust it. You just can't keep pumping, barrels and barrels of gasoline out of the Middle East and, expect it to always be there.
The last thing that our government cares about is alternative fuel sources.
Around and get a little electric hybrid or just an electric car or a bicycle. Or there's plenty of opportunities, alternatives.
I think our administration right now is more into exploration of oil.
If they wanted it, if they really wanted it as bad as they want to drill in the Arctic Wildlife Refuge, or as bad as they want to stop gay marriage, we would be hydrogen cars, whatever, man, we would be so set.
This is just a stopgap, as far as drilling in Anwar and creating these new markets for cheaper oil for Americans that, eventually we're going to develop a bigger crisis than the one we're dealing with right now. And the people that are controlling policy right now are going to look pretty stupid in the long run.